Hello, my name is Jacob,
And my name is Javi.
and this is Mustache Chats.
Welcome to everybody to our first official podcast.
I know it's kind of just out of the blue. We've always talked about doing it, but here we are. Words got put into action.
You say out of the blue, but I feel like it's a long time coming.
Yeah, I mean, you did talk about wanting to do it, and I feel like out of everyone, I feel like I was probably going to be the only one to do it with. I don't know.
Okay, that makes sense. Like we've had a lot of different ideas that come up, and it's just like, okay, and then we never put it into action until now.
And our conversations, I feel like, kind of flow with each other. But I mean, as you can see, the name Mustache Chats, yes, we don't have the most glamorous mustaches, but we both have mustaches, and we will be chatting.
I like my mustache.
I like yours too.
Thank you.
There's some flaws in mine. I mean, you probably can't see. I do have a split mustache. So, I mean, probably, I don't know from the video, you'll probably be able to see, but if you were to see me up close, there's like a little gap that I don't like.
It's barely noticeable. It's fine.
Nah, you say that now.
I feel like the longer it gets, the less noticeable it is too.
Yeah. Well, for this little episode that we're going to be doing, we're going to be trying to ask each other little questions, maybe a little get to know us. But we're going to try to keep it short and sweet. And, maybe along the way, our videos will get a little longer. But for now, we're just going to see and go with the flow.
Okay.
So we have some questions popped up. If you see us looking down, it's because we have a laptop in front of us with questions lined up. So apologies if we aren't looking at you guys that often.
All right. So, what is your emotional support snack?
So emotional support snack. Wow, this is very hitting home right now.
You don't even snack that much either. So,
I don't. I'm a big snacker. I try not to have snacks in my home because I know if it's there, I'm gonna be eating it. Chips.
is there a specific type of chip?
Not everything that's flavored. I'm not really into like Lay's original, Ruffles original, anything original flavored. I'm not really into. It has to be like something flavored, like a cheesy flavor, barbecue flavor, a hot flavor, anything like that. But as far as favorite chip, probably the Ruffles queso. If you guys know what I mean, you guys know. It comes in a green blue bag.
Those are good. They remind me of like Mexican chips for some reason.
They have a little kick.
That's why.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you've ever had Mexican Doritos.
Mexican Doritos.
Yeah.
Are they still called Doritos?
Yeah, they're just Doritos,
Oh, okay.
but they don't say anything about like having spice in them. But for some reason, like as soon as you start eating them, you can taste like there's a little bit of a kick to them.
I might have. You have to show me a picture. A visual.
One of these days, they look the same as regular Doritos.
Okay. They're not like a spicy nacho.
No, they're not a spicy nacho.
Okay.
They're just regular Doritos, and I guess 'cause
Oh,
they're from
they come in a yellow, like an orangish
no, they
bag?
come in the red bag.
Oh, never mind. Then I'm thinking of something
The
else.
bag looks almost exactly the same, but like the picture just being a little bit different, and the bag's a little slimmer.
Where can you find them? At a gas station?
It's probably like a local Mexican store or something,
Okay. Buy me one.
like a little market or something.
Or show me next
Okay.
time we go. Okay. So then what's your emotional support snack?
I don't know if I have an emotional support snack. I have an emotional support condiment.
What? You just drink it all
No.
by itself?
So like for some reason, like if I'm in a bad mood or something, or like if I'm sad, I like to eat mustard. But like I'll put it in something. Like I won't just eat it by itself.
What comes to mind first when you think of putting something on mustard or putting mustard on something?
Probably like a sandwich usually.
Okay.
But I'll even put mustard on like a slice of pizza or something.
You're weird.
Why?
That's weird.
It's good though. Have you tried it?
No, because I know it's gonna be gross. I myself don't care for mustard.
Okay.
But
That's
if it's
probably-
like it's a preference. Like if someone bought me a burger and it had like mustard on it, I'm not gonna not eat it. I'm gonna eat it.
Okay.
But it's just a preference.
Okay. I guess I mean, I like mustard.
Yeah, I don't like it as much as you.
But it does have a little bit of a bitterness, so maybe that's why.
Do you like regular mustard, or does it have to be like a Dijon mustard? Or
It's just
like a
just regular mustard,
regular mustard.
regular plain mustard.
Okay.
I do like the Dijon mustard and stuff, like in other stuff.
Yeah.
But I actually
Specific brand. Heinz. That's all I know as far as mustard.
I guess yeah, the Hans, whatever. What
Heinz. I think Heinz.
Heinz? Like Hanes is the underwear.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay. You want to ask me the next question? Or I ask you the next question?
Yeah,
Okay.
already, but-
What's your biggest ick?
Okay.
I know I'm not going in order. I just
No, you're fine. So I are we talking about like relationship wise
I
or
think
like
so.
just people wise?
I think that goes with same because like you wouldn't want that same ick to be with the person you're with.
That's true. Well, one of my biggest icks is teeth. If your
Oh, okay.
if your
Yeah.
teeth are like yellow, and I get it, like people grow up, and sometimes like your family doesn't force you to brush your teeth. They don't like teach you proper hygiene, and then you grow up and like you develop proper hygiene.
Yeah.
But for some reason, if your teeth, to me, if they're not like at least decent, it'll drive me insane.
So like what if like you're talking like even though they're not white, but like crooked, like one tooth is like above where it's not supposed to, like all like that is like a no go for you. Well, it could be like a it's genetics and it could
Yeah,
be a financial thing too.
yeah, yeah. That's why I said like I know sometimes people have different like situations of why like their teeth will look a certain way,
Hmm.
especially like growing up. Sometimes they can't afford to do stuff, but I think it's not of like the way they're placed in your mouth.
Yeah.
It's the way they look. Like if they look clean, I guess I'm a little more like lenient about it. But like if your teeth, like something, not sometimes you look at people's teeth, they look straight
Hmm.
and they look fine, but then you're looking at them and they look dirty.
Yeah.
Like that's a big no for
A
me.
big a nice when they have a nice smile, of course. That
Yeah,
that that boosts their attractiveness
a lot.
100%. It
Yes.
does. I get what you mean.
Yeah. I mean, and then on a just a random people like ick. I know we talked about this the other day, me and you. I hate seeing guys in sandals. I think it's disgusting, especially if you're not at the beach.
Yeah.
If you're out at the bar or something.
That's it's more acceptable, yes. If you're at the beach, obviously, that's weird. Like if you're wearing socks and sandals to the beach, that's weird.
You know what bothers me the most though? Um, when they're wearing like long like pants. I feel like a lot of like white guys do this because they have a tendency to wear longer pants, especially like I guess because they're trying to cover up like their boots or something
Yeah.
or work boots, and then they'll wear those exact pants like denim, so it drags. And they're wearing slides or like sandals out and about, so then the pants are like going behind the back of their ankle,
Yeah.
and that's like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
If you're gonna wear this, at least wear like decent pants for this.
And they're getting all destroyed and ripped up. Maybe it's a look.
I guess
Maybe it's a look.
not a look for me. I hate it.
Yeah.
I think people like that wear that look. No,
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know. But yeah,
That's a good one. I kind of agree with you on the teeth thing. I didn't actually think about it until I guess right now. But I think it goes for other people is big ick. I just don't like a very loud, obnoxious person. So like if I'm trying to like have a conversation with someone, maybe it's they're maybe it's just themselves that they're super loud and just drawing attention, whether they want that or not. I just kind of want I don't know, just want to be able to like this, talk normal, and everyone goes about their day. But maybe they have an obnoxious laugh too or something, and everyone's just kind of like looks like they're looking at us, and they just probably feel like I feel like we're bothering like people's environment that
yeah,
we're in. So I would just I don't know. That goes for both a person who I would want to be with and just people like if we're hanging out with friends in general. If someone's just super loud, it's cool once in it's like for a little bit, but if you're like that as the whole time we're hanging out,
yeah.
no, I would already just get frustrated.
I feel that too. I feel like I'm the same way.
Yeah.
It's like on that. I also hate when people can't be quiet.
Yeah.
Like
Like use your indoor voice or something. That's what's called an
yeah,
indoor voice.
or like when you can't just sit there and like just like hang out and be quiet.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's what that's a guy thing though.
is it?
I feel like girls feel like there's guys too, but I feel like girls have a hard time understanding that like if even like if it's like for a drive and no one's talking, I feel like the girl would feel like to the guy like, oh, something's wrong. What did I
Okay,
do? But for if it's two guys, everything will be completely fine, even if we're not talking.
that's true. Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. What's the other question you got?
Um, what song makes you dance?
That's weird. I don't know. Okay. I don't know if I can answer this one because I don't know song names.
Sing it to me.
I I, I can't sing to you.
Sing to me, Paolo.
Man, that might have to be a question. I really don't know. I'm really one thing you guys would know. I'm very bad at people's names and just names in general. I'm sure some of you can agree with me on that. I don't know. What's your favorite dance? What's the song that makes you dance? I feel like there's a lot. There's a lot that makes you dance.
There's a lot that makes me dance. That definitely is, especially because like I actually listen to like everything, at
Yeah.
least a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Like I'm one of those people that like they say they listen to everything, but they like legit
You
listen to everything.
legit.
It's I'm not like oh like yeah, except country or except like screamo or something.
Yeah.
I'm like there's a little bit of everything in my playlist.
There is.
Um, right now though, oh my god, I can't remember her name. Is that TikTok artist that I showed you?
Like I said, I'm bad with names. I know. I know you did show me.
I know you're not gonna know her name,
Yeah.
but it's that lesbian one. She's calling
And
her.
she only had one good song, right? Because you, or maybe of that
Yeah,
album, because you didn't like anything else. Because I did listen to
yeah.
a couple of her other
I mean,
songs.
her songs are fine. Like they're decent, but like this recent song is like a bop.
It's more
At
up
least I think
tempo.
it's a bop.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
it's giving like it was giving Sabrina Carpenter,
Yeah,
but
yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
I can't think of her
I
name.
know.
I can't even remember the song at the moment. But I was playing. I've been playing it a lot, and I can't think of it. But if you end up watching this and you realize it's you, thank you.
Imagine.
Maybe.
You never know. Okay. One food you could eat every day for the rest of your life.
Um, it's my turn to ask you a question.
Oh,
Wait,
me?
no, no, wait. Just
Pizza. Love pizza. I mean, it's really hard for me to not like a pizza from somewhere, even if it has low ratings. I still love pizza. If it involves bread, cheese, and marinara, sign me up. I
okay.
mean, when I say this restaurant name, you guys will know where we're from. Toppers, Toppers Pizza. Not because I worked there; that was my first job, but I loved it before, and I still love it after. And I had it almost had it every week while I was there. I worked there for like 3 years, and I had pizza at least once a week. It was a
Okay.
good discount. We had 50% off. So I'm not sure if that's how it is now, but yeah, it was a good deal.
I'd agree on you with this. I actually really like pizza,
Yeah,
especially because like there's so many ways you can eat pizza.
there is. You can change it up all the time.
Exactly. Especially now that I actually eat pepperoni and like chicken,
Yeah.
it makes pizza that much better.
You have a favorite pizza place? Or does it like not really matter?
Depends on the mood.
Okay.
Like in general, I will probably end up going with Toppers because I feel like Toppers, at least for our area, is like supreme.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's some days like I'm just like, I want pizza, but I don't want something like fancy or like special. So
You
like,
can't really make pizza fancy though.
I don't know. I feel like Toppers pizza is a little more fancy.
Oh yeah. But I'm talking like I mean if you are going to like a fancy restaurant, you're not gonna order I hope you wouldn't order pizza.
Yeah.
You know.
But I mean, like, I'm not talking about like fancy fancy. I'm talking
Yeah.
like pizza wise fancy.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Toppers is like up there, like in the fanciness levels.
Oh yeah.
But then like when I'm not feeling something as like glamorous, I'll go with like Little Caesars.
Little Caesars. And people hate on it sometimes. And I'm like, you can't hate on the price and the size that you get from Little Caesars.
Exactly. But as I do with a lot of my foods, I prefer Little Caesars when it's room temperature, not hot.
Yeah, one thing about Hobby here, he doesn't like hot food.
Okay, I like hot food. That's a little aggressive. I do like hot food, but there's certain things that I just prefer when it's room temperature.
Or cold.
Yeah, it's like that caramel apple at Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah, you found that disgusting.
Yeah. They make like caramel apples on the spot at Knott's Berry Farm, and I bit into it. I didn't want to because it was hot, and I bit into it and I gagged.
I thought it was delicious.
I
Because I feel like
gagged.
that's how it should be. But I also like it when it's been sitting there too.
Yeah.
Because the caramel doesn't get so much into your teeth and all that. So yeah.
Or like the other day with the pre-cooked chicken from Costco.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just over here eating it. He's like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, he just gets it out of the fridge. It's cooked chicken, just refrigerated. And I asked him if he's going to heat it up. I don't know why I asked because I know he doesn't like it. And he just starts chomping away.
It was good. It really was. I mean,
Yeah.
I ended up heating it up because I felt judged, but it was good.
As you should.
It's rude.
That's rude.
All right.
Any last questions? Or
Yeah. Who was your first celebrity crush? Your first.
first, I think it had because she was young. Like, I mean, I was young too.
Please emphasize that you were young too.
Yeah, I have to. I was young. We were both underage. Um, Ariana Grande. When I first
Okay.
saw her, when I say she was young, because I was young too, I think we're like the same age. But when she was in Victorious, I believe that's the where I
Okay.
found her, I guess.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, is I was also a sucker and still am for redheads, and I know it's not her natural color, but she pulled it off, and I wouldn't say she's my crush now, but back then, like being my first, yeah.
Okay. I like that.
What about you?
Uh, Mine goes way back. I'm like, you said Ariana Grande, and I'm like, that's not that long ago, but it's long ago,
Yeah, I
but not that
mean,
long ago.
that's kind of long.
Yeah. I don't think it's that long.
That's like, well, I don't know. I didn't. I guess I'm. Like, we'll let you
It's
go.
okay. It's okay. Um, Mine's a little random. Uh, she's also a lesbian now. She's an icon. It was Raven Simone.
Oh, Raven Simone.
Yeah,
When did you?
on Disney Channel.
That's so Raven.
Yeah, that's so Raven. I
Dang.
was obsessed. Actually, I went to one of her concerts here at the Ventura County Fair,
Really?
and that was actually my first concert. Not that I go to a lot of concerts, but that was my first concert.
And you were just in love.
Yeah, I was excited. I was extremely excited.
Did you get like good seating to see her, or was it like a
So
first come first serve?
it was first come first serve, and I got decent seating. And we took my neighbor, and it was me, my family. So, but then to actually watch Raven, it was me, my sister, and my neighbor.
Yeah.
And we lost my neighbor halfway through the show, and I was just like, whatever. I was like, I'm enjoying myself. I don't care no more. And then, little behold, like this food comes up. He's like, dude, I was like right there in the front, and I was like, the hell, you walked
What?
all the way to the front without me, and you're just there, like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like,
He had
I'm the reason we're here. I was
he
like,
had a
how's the
bigger
reason I wanted to be here?
he had a bigger crush on her
I
than you
think he
did.
did. I was pretty irritated.
Man. So you got to go to the front though.
I didn't go to the front.
You did?
I
Or
didn't.
you didn't?
I didn't, unfortunately.
Dang.
Still regret it.
Do you still? Well, how about now though? Like you still like her?
No,
No? Yeah, I'm
I
like
moved
that.
on with my life.
Yeah, you moved on. Moved on
She, al-
she had to move on too.
she,
Dang.
she is happily married.
Good for her.
Yeah,
Good for her.
but
Happy for her.
yeah. I mean, still waiting on Cheetah Girls 3 though. I have a, I have one. I don't, I don't actually eat this,
Yeah.
but when I do eat it, and I have ate it, it was pretty good. I got it from Hannah Montana. And me and my friend were like thinking about it, like that's such a weird food combo. But like let's just try it, see what happens.
Yeah.
And it's peanut butter with pickle.
Well, I love peanut butter, and I don't love pickles.
I know you don't, but we tried it. This is probably back in like middle school,
Okay.
and we're like, damn, why is this actually kind of good? I haven't had it since,
Okay.
but I do remember enjoying it. But it's never come up in my head to like actually eat it. But I think that's the weirdest food combo I've ever tried that I actually really enjoyed.
And that was on the show?
Yeah. I can't remember what the whole situation was. I just remember that she was eating peanut butter with pickles.
Peanut butter pickles. I do peanut butter and like apples or like celery. I feel like that's normal.
That's a common thing.
Yeah, but yeah, pickles?
Just try it.
No. I don't know. I've never. So as a kid, I was very picky. So maybe up until now, I mean, a lot of the foods I eat, like usually when it comes to dinner, like it's not like I'm putting them together, but it's just like I'll make like a peanut like not everything that I eat for dinner, but this is like a peanut butter sandwich, and I'll cook some eggs, and I'll have like I'm always having some random stuff. But like as far as man, I don't know. I'm not really that. I'm adventurous. I'll eat some weird stuff, but I wouldn't say like I secretly love.
What do you mean by weird?
Like I've had like tongue, I've had intestines, I've had like head.
That doesn't count. You're Mexican.
Yeah, but to other people who aren't in this culture,
Still, you're
they
literally
still
Mexican. That's a
yeah.
common thing.
That it's
Even
still
even
weird.
before I went vegetarian, I'm
Yep.
not vegetarian no more. I ate all that.
Good for you. Good for you. That's still weird though. It's still not a norm except for our culture, yeah. Um, or like, calamari, you got octopus and stuff like that, but that's more normal. Um, no, I don't know. I
No,
really don't. Really
it's
don't
funny.
know.
Given the fact that you'll eat almost anything nowadays
Yeah, like I said, like I'll eat anything, but I think
without dressing.
but that I would secretly love is what's throwing me off. Because
Okay.
I'm willing to try things, but most likely I won't like it.
Okay. Yeah.
But I think this is good.
Yeah.
Got a little, obviously you guys will learn more about us as the videos come. You'll get to see who we are.
Very true.
I like to wear hats a lot, so you'll probably be seeing me in different colored LA hats. I have like a hat collection, so be on the lookout for that.
You have a pretty big hat collection.
I do. I got rid of a couple because
Huh?
I wasn't found out that I just wasn't wearing them, so
Ah,
got rid of
makes
them.
sense.
But go ahead and follow us, guys, on our socials at Mustache Chats. You can follow us on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram.
Yeah.
And
I mean, everything should be linked at this point.
yeah,
Should have everything on the profile.
mm-hmm.
Um,
Leave comments, questions you want to ask us, topics that you want to know or want us to talk about, and you know, we'll be open to it. We also have a list of things that we have for future episodes too. So, you know, we may not get to it, but we will one day, one of these days.
yeah, we will. Went a little over than what we thought, but that's fine.
Yeah.
But let's just wrap it up now.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening and watching wherever you are, and you will be seeing us soon.
See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, man, it's 22 minutes.
I know. That's what I asked. Like.